What's up, guys? I was just recording a map and it was just so bad. Like I just had to quit. It was a terrible map. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was pretty bad. Yeah, had zero character. I didn't know what was going on, and it was really hard to progress. You know, so I'm just gonna play a different map. This is a map I meant to play, Devil Mountain. I thought it was like a map. I thought it was another map, but it was this map. Yep. I was just talking about how there's like the 90s and there's like these eras of time that like the most superior eternal way and content and like music come out. That like, once that era is gone, it's gone. Like if you didn't like fight to the death to win that era, or you don't come out on top, then you're just not part of that era. And you don't get to really benefit from it. That's what I was really saying, right? So, I'll probably keep talking about how, like,
I'm reloading.
wait, just sit on this fence. Alright, I think there was a health pack back there. I don't remember.
Let Dr. Nick fix you up.
Let's see. I feel like there was more than 4.
Oh, all better now.
Apparently no. But I basically talk about how there are other eras and people like probably don't even mean to make anything, make eras. I guess it's easier said than done, and this is like the flexibility with this saying is even if it's something bad, even if it's something you haven't done personally, it's easier said than done, right? It's easier to do it than to say it, right? Like when it comes to like making content, that's the saying, like that's the motto. That's what I'm gonna start saying. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm really just gonna put it on Twitter. Like it sounds really corny, but it's the truth. Like if you don't want to understand what people are saying, and you don't really want to like put yourself in their shoes, right? Wait, no. Easier done than said. Wait, never mind. It's easy to do it than to say it. So I guess you'd be like, well, if you make content, then like, it should be easier to say it than to do it. But in reality, it's like, if I was someone that just said stuff and people could do it, so I said it, or because I said it, something got done, or it being said is relative to difficulty of it being done. Like you're not a big mouth. I do like a boss. It's like if I painted a picture of a rainbow that didn't really exist, but it's a rainbow.
Reloading.
And like some clouds, like it doesn't mean I can make that happen. But I'm over here like running here, creating the universe. But I guess there's a motto to be had, and the fact that it's easier done than said. It's better if I just show you. You know what I'm saying?
I hear Boomer.
I don't know. I'll find something. I'll glean some type of sage wisdom out of that idea of saying it's one thing but doing it's something else.
Boomer.
Let's say that there was something I just said, and it was like it's easier to do it than to say it. And that really kind of goes with you have to see it with your own eyes, right? Everything can't be described in every detail and experience. Some things actually have to be experienced. You have to see for yourself, right? So, pause the video, and go see for yourself. And if like that's like outrageous or like a far-fetched idea, like that you may possibly try to do something like that, anything really, then you're not gonna like creativity and content. You're not gonna like it.
Reloading.
powerful move I can make here if I come up with something that's like, don't worry about like listening to it on the radio or hearing someone else say it. You gotta see for yourself. Let me think. Yeah, you gotta see for yourself, but that's all I can think of. That's like the idea. That's the streamer motto, the content creator motto. You gotta see for yourself. That's contradictory to the idea of making videos everyone listens to or watches. But that's just how it is. That's the magic. It isn't like literally. It's not literal. Like you literally could listen to me explain something and you could say that's good enough. But really, you know, you gotta see it in person. You gotta see it for yourself. That's why I try to do a lot of like positive things with my content, like telling people to play certain games and not like crapping on them.
Explosive rounds here.
Or like, you know, trying to make things positive because, you know, people can't always, so they can go do it, like so they can go somewhere else and do it. Right? Like, instead of it being like, I'm talking about see for yourself, but I'm like someone who just wants, you know, all of the credit, all of the everything. Like, it'd be even more contradictory.
Right now, yeah. You got it, boy.
Hey, just go in now.
What about literally?
Gotta reload.
Like, I could literally do it. There's no magic. You gotta see for yourself, man. I don't know. You know how it is. Like, I don't think it's healthy to want people to explain things to you. When they really want you to go and see for yourself, you should just accept that as like, they want to do something good for you.
It's about to rain. Gotta reload.
Like, I'm not so much rich people. They're like, oh, you're doing good for that because I'm doing that. I'll tell you. You'll learn from me.
Reloading. Boomer.
So that's like the streamer motto. That's the content creator motto. That's the magic. That's the magical phrase. Like, you might have rappers talking about they're the best rapper or something, but the magical content creator phrase is you got to see for yourself, which is like complete contradictory, but it is magic, so it's fine as long as it's magic.
Hey, wait a second. I gotta heal.
So I'm gonna start speaking more vaguely on Twitter. I'm like,
Come out there for you.
yeah, I've just played this game. It's a great
I'm thinking
game.
we could take on anything.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And I'm like, you gotta see for yourself. Like, bro, what the heck? Like, you could literally be right in front of it, the thing that you're supposed to be seeing for yourself. And I'd be like, yep. Like, you know, you really can't see it. Like, it's not really any attention brought to it. Like, you gotta see for yourself. Like, it's pretty funny. It's like if a rapper said everyone else is better than me, and I'm like a peaceful person. You'd be like, bro, be quiet. Yeah, most people should probably be like I had already said a million times by now. The alpha male, buddy. They should be someone tough, a tough guy. They shouldn't worry about being a streamer, participant, a streamer. They should worry about being a tough guy. This isn't because I want to be the tough guy and sell tough guy products. Because I don't have any tough guy products to sell right now. Maybe later. Maybe tomorrow, right? Not today.
Hunter! Fire in the hole! Reloading! Reloading!
So like, you know, you got two types of people in this world, and at the end of the day, both of them are tough guys, right? What do they have in common? They're tough guys. That's what's important. People will tell you that being a king or like having special power is the most important thing. That's a lie. Because if you're a tough guy, those things don't even matter. Most likely. Some tough guys like some old school,
Right here.
giant head stuff. Like back in the day, being tough guy was like being an egotist, being an egomaniac.
Oh, Christ. And bad.
Like you guys being tough, like being all outdated old school. If you that live in England, like my age, they probably look like they're like way older than me, and they're like a tough guy. Like I'm not doing this to be stereotypical. That's just how England is. That's how like the
Hey, watch out!
Eastern Hemisphere is. Like no disrespect, they're like tough guys. When you're a tough guy, you're a little bit older. Like that's what people would rather be. They'd rather live in like.
Reload.
The worst case scenario, that-
Reload here!
Is that tank? Are there any zombies that are gonna come with this tank? Just kill him. I think there was another map I'm talking about. I don't even know. I'll play this map and then I think in the next map, the next chapter, I'll learn like that. That's what I was talking about.
Charger! Reloading. Reloading! Do it now! Get out of the queue! Grab this here. Charger! Hey, look out! Charger! Get ready! Y'all, inside now! Hey, Hunter on coat!
I think they'll make it.
Come on, y'all, get inside!
I made it.
I'm thinking we could take on anything.
Messed up.
Are you ready to rock? When you got that health kit, I'll take it. I don't really care. I think I'll leave it. Maybe I'll come back soon. I feel like quite a tank in the first 5 seconds.
Chase this!
I don't know. I think he actually ended up grabbing it. Choice. think a lot of things that end up being like 10-year periods, like the 90s and all, I think it's bad stuff, but I don't know. Like, yeah, there's good and bad, but we're not gonna like debate that, right? I'm not gonna weigh that.
Reloading!
Like, we're not some saint hobos with like nothing really to say or nothing wrong.
It's better, dude!
So like,
Hey, I'm reloading.
if it can't go, oh god, if it can't go beyond like at least 20 years, it's probably not any good. Like, movies are pretty much not nothing people are gonna make, and it's gonna be like, that was an era of movies. Like, just movies, right? Just movies. Movies are probably
There's a bomb
decent.
right there.
They probably don't involve anyone becoming this ultimate celebrity that everyone needs, or there's nothing to have. Everything was measured in like humble hoboism. You'd be in trouble, buddy. I would consider it like people already successful. Like, you might take that too. I think people need the good and the bad. You know, whatever I'm gonna say, people are gonna need it, because it's like 10 years is not enough to really do anything. And it'd be like for beer, that's the thing. That like
Reloading.
you could do, like, it's not good enough. And then like
Reloading.
you wait. You know, people are tough guys. You know, people might as well be listening to themselves. And I'm just laying down the instrumental, right? I'm just here for support.
Reloading.
Exactly, like.
Hey, y'all! We're a team! Come get me!
Go sacrifice Nick for the greater good.
I need a hand.
Nick
We
might
use some
survive
help here.
if I can grab him outside the fire. They
Don't
survive.
worry. We all go down. It's fine. Let me just get
Yeah.
you up.
Thank you.
You know I never leave you down here. Let me help you up.
Ah, shit. Need a hand.
Ammo here.
You wanna be okay?
What in the hell do you think?
These computers are definitely making it hard for me to look good. Look like a complete bozo.
All right. Hold up. It's gonna heal.
It's like a smarty start limping behind you when they just were talking crazy, or they were like, they're just were doing what they should be doing, like what they could do. Start like limping and going slow, like, it makes you look so terrible. These AIs make you look so trash.
Charger. Reload.
Reloading!
I can't wait for there to be like a multiplayer game like Smite 2, so I can like have a little bit more energy in the gameplay. I'm gonna have to start cutting off stuff, guys, because they're just self-absorbed. All this cool stuff. I feel like the room's only big enough for them, and some of them don't room, it's like
Watch out!
random stuff.
Reloading.
You can cut these tough guys off, buddy. Cut them off.
Reloading.
Man, let's kill all the zombies.
Reloading.
I feel like some games are a little bit better, like these type of co-op games. The way like they pressurize that downtime,
I'ma
right?
reload.
Like the downtime in this,
Don't wander
kind of
off.
like not anything. Kind doubles and level encounters. Yeah, those were definitely, We'd probably like to argue that what's done is done. Like, I like some old tough guy. Like, I don't care, but I get it. We passed that. I'm saying we're past that like by decades. Look, I can definitely see that people could argue like something just better. But like I'm just saying, like a lot of the games like this, co-op games, like they just do better with like the ambience, because once you're doing nothing, there's like ambience. You know what I'm saying? I'd really appreciate if there was Left 4 Dead 3. At this point, it might not even be a good game. Like not like difference in like Valve games. We don't make any more games. Like Counter-Strike 2 is not that great. Like, it's not bad. It's like nothing really. Like how could you spend all this time and you have Counter-Strike 2? Like the engine, like it doesn't. I feel like they might have filmed. Well, like they were kind of revolutionary. I'm saying. Like their games come out, they're kind of ahead. I think it can kind of go the other way at some point, but they're taking so long to make games. It's probably like some butt cheeks. Right.
That crying girl's around. Tell you, man, y'all playing with fire when you messing with that damn wheel.
Maybe Valve has seen so many games come out because, like, you know, they have Steam, they made Steam.
Reload.
The Joe will save you. Stay alive.
Oh, hell no. Hell
Stay
no.
down there forever. Let me get you
Hey,
out.
I need everybody inside now! Hey, wait a second. I gotta heal. Y'all gonna close the door?
Yeah, I think this is the map.
yeah.
Actually, I know it is the map. Not that I think.
Woo! Yay! Ah.
Wait, do I need that sniper rifle? I really hate the AI in this game. Like, that's a true hatred.
Pipe bomb out!
Yeah, and Left 4 Dead 2.
Reloading!
Reloading.
I'm a reload! Charger! Jockey! Jockey, jockey! Reloading! Reload. Reload.
Yep. I signed up for this. They're like been playing advertisements. You might have seen them if you've been
Hey, I'm
watching
reloading.
YouTube or Twitch or anything. It's like this, these mechs or these robots. It's like mech robot shooter. And I signed up for the alpha and I got in immediately. So it must not be that good. Because I'm thinking if it's a good alpha and they're advertising it all over, it'd be packed full of people. Like I wouldn't get an alpha 2 seconds later. it looks good to me because it's different. It's like one of those shooters where you're like, there's no cover. It's just like you shoot each other. Like there's like buildings, but like there's no true cover. There's not a cover shooter. It's not designed. But there's an NDA on it, so I can't talk about it. I don't know if they'll track me down. They can find out if I talk about it. But there's an NDA, so I can't record it. I can't even share my. I haven't even played it, but I haven't played it, so I can share my opinions. Like I can't share my opinions on like the play, but like I haven't even played it, so I'm pretty sure I can talk about it to that extent, just from like the advertisements when I've seen. So they can't say anything about that. That'd be ridiculous. If they do, I'm just gonna be like, that's not how NDA works. Right. I can't even play it. There's not even a playtest available right now. I'm not gonna record any date or any footage. I don't want to like get in trouble for you know releasing footage after the NDA's up, if that's even a thing. I don't really know. Where am I supposed to go? This way? I have no ammo. I gotta go back and get some ammo. You're struggling, but it's a struggle bus.
Jockey! Jockey! Spitter!
Spitter!
Make sure to shoot the jockey and all them. Get some ammo.
Smoker, smoker! Hey, I'm reloading.
I'm really thinking about starting up a Dragon Quest playthrough because it's such like a simple game. So like I feel like simplicity is secretly like a good thing. But a lot of other games I kind of lose the grounding, like the model of them, where I can't motivate myself in like such simple ways sometimes. I'm pretty sure people making content have such crazy, like complex motives for what they do. It's like that's not even what someone asks you. It's like, what's for dinner? Like, well, you see, if you divide 3 by 7, no, bro, I don't even know. I don't want to know what the answer is now. Like, I don't even care. Like, that's just too complex. I think, against that better judgment, for the sake of simplicity, I am gonna make a Dragon Quest 11. Oh, Dragon Quest 11 playthrough. It's very simple. And I feel like it's a good look for anyone. Like it makes anyone look a little bit more like playful and cheery.
Hey, look out! Everyone shoot the tank!
I love the complexity put on. You can like take Dragon Quest 11 and divide my channel by 2 or something. You know, like take that part of the division equation. Remove all of like the complex stuff.
Get.
I don't know if I'm gonna start tonight. It's like 11 right now. 11 at night. Probably not a good idea. You better to start in the morning. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying it's a very simple game. I played it. I haven't beat it. I played through it. And it's one of the first games I got when I got my Steam Deck and got back into PC gaming. Came back to PC gaming. So I purposely get a keyboard and I play it on Steam Deck. It's one of the first games I got and I really liked it. Very simple. It's an RPG. There's still there's ways to make things difficult. That's how I play. They like added these challenges where like go up the enemies can scale. The enemies can be harder. That's what I'll be doing. Playing the game. Completion. That word completion. You haven't done it yet, so. That if I say it, you really probably can't. I'll probably start Dragon Quest tomorrow. Usually I throw up some Diablo 4 videos every season. I don't ever complete the season, but I don't think anyone really... People probably agree, like, I'm not playing the whole season. Okay. Like, it was fun, but then, like, I'm not gonna play another season. Like, it's just gonna get burnt out faster and faster. So I'll be playing that. Sunday's the 12th. On Tuesday, I'll be playing Diablo, and I'll probably be playing Dragon Quest for the next couple of days. That's usually how it goes. I just can't find the motivation to be like everybody else.
Adrenaline shot here.
That doesn't even sound. That sounds like a completely falsified being thing to say. Like you're not even a human anymore. You're just like a clone or a shapeshifter. I'll probably download it. You know, download the game Dragon Quest tonight and just look at it, like jump in and really decide if I want to do it. It's pretty easy to get through. It's very simple. And I like to say some other games like Octopath and stuff like that. But it really Octopath isn't simple because there's 8 stories, and having an audience and keeping up with 8 stories is like that's not even a thing. Like that's not simple, and it's kind of elegant the way people are viewed. They're elegant, more elegant.
That crime rolls around.
So I'll probably record a few more Left 4 Dead custom maps. I like going up to try to split my people further fish who haven't played it yet. Who haven't played custom maps. Like I'm not beholden to like someone's
Hey, I'm reloading.
opinion based on like relevancy, so that doesn't make sense. Like I know it's relevant. Like I know what you're saying, I did. Not beholden to anyone's
Get ready.
superficial opinion about the world. Doesn't make sense.
All right, here you go. Chase this.
That's boring. Okay. So I'll probably upload a couple more of these custom maps for like the time being. And then I probably won't because I don't want to burn myself out and be like popular million games a day. I'm okay because I'm like 1,000 pounds. Do not feel like that. Like no one's like that. Like there's no alpha male aggressive Hulk creature making videos.
Gotta reload. Reloading.
And if someone's like an aggressive Hulk alpha, they should do it because that's an alpha.
Reloading.
So yeah, I'll probably start, you know, that's what I can always guarantee. I guarantee I can start a playthrough. So I'll probably start the Dragon Quest playthrough. And I guess through having that simplistic motivation, I'll be able to draw lines parallel or draw lines
There's a bomb right there.
to other games that I need motivation,
safe house, y'all.
simple motivation to play. Like I need like a simple idea to go off of. I can't just be like
Y'all, inside now.
flaming meteorite man, right? Like it has to be like some simple reason.
I
That
need every one of you
is
inside
motivation.
now.
I might start tonight.
I'm
I
thinking
might
we
just
could
record like
take
a 30-minute
on anything.
intro tonight. I don't know. It's just so simple, right? It's simple, and I never beat it. And there's like still some RPG elements when it comes to party composition, leveling up. You know, it's very simple. It's not for kids. Like you can say it is, but it's not. It's not like Lego Batman. So like, you know, they're driving in a very simple, cheery, childish point into like the heads of someone who isn't old. Like that's perfect. Like people who don't really value someone else's intelligence might think that's what everyone's trying to do.
Reloading.
Reloading. Gotta reload.
And then I think a good combination would be doing like a Final Fantasy game. Maybe I'll play like
Almost
an older
there.
Final Fantasy game. I don't know. I was thinking about playing like Final Fantasy VII Remake, but that's like, from what I heard, the second game, like Rebirth Part 2, is like 1,000 hours long. And it's open world, so like I don't want no part of that. I'm good. Maybe Final Fantasy 15, that's open world, but it's much more linear if you like go off of like a leveling system,
Reloading.
right? I don't know, I don't really like the combat. It's very simple.
Reload.
Like melts your computer properly. I don't know, maybe. I'm not crazy about the combat, but like I can appreciate it. It just seems like instead of having 4 players to control, you just have like 4 people. And, like they just do just the rescue. They just do like whatever they want to do. Like if Final Fantasy combat was turn-based,
Reloading.
is that possible? I don't know.
Reloading.
Then I definitely be on board. But
Hey,
it's
I'm
like,
reloading.
there's no way I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I might. That's another like lighthearted game. Final Fantasy is very lighthearted. There are a lot of Final Fantasy games that have been remade, and there are like, you know, the Pixel remasters and all that. Like the original 6, I think. Those are like really old. I have like no business playing the game that old with no
Get
guidance or anything. I don't know. I bought the first Final Fantasy Pixel and I was like, this game's so old. Like, I'm playing this to be cool. I don't get it. Alright, I think we're gonna hang out in this tower. It's a nice place to hang out.
Reloading!
A few windows to shoot through. This is a nice map. I think a lot of work went into this, just because this area. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Reloading.
Reloading here!
That's just humiliating.
Do I even have Dragon Quest installed? I do. Dragon Quest 11, yeah. You can play the game in like old school 2D mode. And there are 2D segments, but those are like kind of confusing to me because they're just like there's no hand holding, there's really no information what to do. Just like in fact, that's pretty hard to me.
I'm a reload.
Alright, let's go. Let's go somewhere we can fight the tank. There it is.
Throwing a Molotov. Kill it, man. Kill it.
On fire, he's basically dead.
Hunter.
Just back the car into me.
Adrenaline shot here.
Hurry. This is a nice map. I don't have much to say about it 'cause I already played it, and usually I just use, you know, the excitement of playing it for the first time as any fuel.
Taking the shot down.
It's a good map. The maps aren't that good as like an actual map. There's a lot more that goes into a map than just it being cool.
Fire's coming.
Like even
Reloading.
the theme's very loose because all the themes for like
Reloading.
the actual map, like No Mercy is the first map in Red Dead 1. And it's like about a hospital. They don't see the hospital at first, maybe you do, but at first they're like telling about the hospital. It's like you have to get to the hospital. Then there's like 2 or 3 levels before you even get there. Then once you get there, it's not a reprieve. Or it's not like some end. It's not over. Like you have to escape the hospital. So I think it's a little. I think the map's a little bit better. You know, you can even talk about like a looser theme than No Mercy Hospital. That's the hospital. It's called No Mercy. It's called so. A looser theme would be like Blood Harvest. Blood Harvest is just a forest map with farms in it. There's no actual landmark that it's associated with. 2 tanks. Ew. They're doing fine. I'm trying to think, where does this helicopter pop up at?
You shoot the tank.
Oh, no. spawns up top or it shows up top. Like this being Devil Mountain, it's good, but even the mountain wasn't even that devilish. Like this is kind of like a chill mountain. This mountain's really chill. It's cool. It's also just cool. It's like that. It's super cool. It's like a custom map. It doesn't have that cohesion of like, you know, an actual map. Like, I'm about to show you once I finish this map. They actually voted. I think there was a vote for the map that they added, and an update like the stream map, Deadstream, whatever. And that's like a very, very good map that someone made. Valve didn't make that map. At least I don't think they did. Here, I'm gonna make sure I like check all that. I think it's the map people voted for. So like, that's such a good map that they had. It's almost like an actual map. I'm saying. If you think about it, a lot of these maps aren't Left 4 Dead 2 style. Like Left 4 Dead 2 has like Swamp Fever, Coldstream. That's what I'm thinking of. Coldstream. This is a map that I think people voted for, and it's just like a really good map. Let me look this up. Yeah, it's a community map. So like that's what I mean by a good map. It's Coldstream. It's just, it's very subtle. You know, it's a good map. I'm saying it's cool. But like a lot of these custom maps, like they're cool, but it's just a little too forced. Like Deathwoods, Devil Mountain. There's nothing devilish. There's no, the mountain's not even that crazy. I didn't even notice how big the map was or how big the mountain was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? There was no like exaggerated aspect to the map or the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Skyscraper, like that's a little too direct. Like it's a skyscraper. You barely get to see the skyscraper. There's not much aesthetic associated. It's just a regular skyscraper. No Mercy has like hospital patients, and the hospital's a nice map. I know it's hard to make something like the developers made, but just to kind of for it to hold weight and to not just be like another map, I think it has to be a little like Questionable Ethics is a pretty good map because it's like an experiment in a lab and it's like wacky. You know, there's a little bit of like novelty to it. You know, these tank arenas and tank playgrounds are just like bare bone maps. You just fight tanks. Like that's fine. That's like bare bones. Like, it's not supposed to be like some made up theme. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. I like it. But I just feel like, you know, people would have a better taste left in their mouth. Like even this is a very good idea. Let's Build a Rocket. That's a very unique idea. Right? Like I'm not saying all of them, but you know, something like these regular campaigns, like sometimes they're kind of, there's not a lot to them. There's not enough to them for it to be like, you know, there's no cohesion, right? It's like, I drew a picture of a rainbow. It's like, it's just any other rainbow. Like there's like some Asian map, but there's like, it's like a lot of assets had to be created probably or something because there's no Asian stuff in the game normally. But even that's like, there's no theme. It's just Asian stuff. Like there's no like, there's no novelty. You know, it's not special. So yeah, I'm gonna go start this playthrough and you know, I'm gonna get out of here. But you know, those maps are good. I'm not trying to say they're bad. There just seems to be more like Hard Rain. Hard Rain's a map where there's not really any landmark, but it's like hard rain. Like it's gonna rain a lot. It's really hard to see in the rain, and like it barely rains. There's only like one part where it rains. It's cool because that's all you need, right? It fulfills the theme. All right, I'm gonna go.